Scorpio. Something is seriously off about August 4th. You can feel it, not just in your thoughts, but deep inside your body, that ache in your chest, the sudden tightness in your gut, the goosebumps that show up for no reason. This isn't anxiety. This isn't random. This is a soul signal. Your spirit is picking up on something the rest of the world can't even see. Because August 4th isn't just another day on the calendar. It's a spiritual warning bell, ringing just for Scorpios. You're waking up between 2 and 4 a.m., drenched in energy you can't explain. You're craving silence, isolation, a complete reset. You feel like something huge is about to happen, but you don't know what. Guess what? That feeling is right, because something ancient is about to be unleashed, and it's connected directly to you. The cosmos has opened a mystic gate, and only Scorpios are aligned with the key. Not everyone will feel it. Not everyone was built for this frequency, but you were. And if you're still watching this, that means you've already been marked, chosen, summoned. In the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal 3 soul signs that prove your spiritual transformation has already begun. These signs are intense, they're real, and if even one of them matches what you've been feeling, then this isn't just a video, it's your activation, and there's no going back after this, so breathe deep, Scorpio. Because August 4th is about to change everything, Scorpio. You weren't made for the surface life, you were forged in the shadows, built for depth, intensity, and ultimate truth. And August 4th, it's not just pulling you deeper, it's dragging your soul straight into the core of your purpose. This isn't just another astrological day, it's a Pluto-charged power surge. A moment when your subconscious merges with cosmic intelligence, a spiritual collision between fate and frequency. The universe isn't being subtle anymore. It's not whispering, it's screaming. Can you hear it? Because your soul sure can. All around the world, Scorpios are waking up, seeing symbols in their dreams, feeling emotions explode without warning, experiencing sudden endings, and mysterious new paths forming overnight. Why now? Because you are part of the hidden force, the soul rebellion, the chosen ones who carry the ability to turn pain into power, darkness into destiny. This isn't chaos, this is your initiation. And the 3 soul signs we're about to explore, they aren't coincidences, they are your proof. So pay attention, Scorpio, because something ancient is rising and it's coming through you, Scorpio. You've noticed it, haven't you? Your dreams aren't normal anymore. They're darker, sharper, louder, and somehow more real than real life. What used to be random images or strange feelings have now turned into symbols, codes, and messages. You're not just dreaming, you're traveling. And if you've seen things like shadowy figures watching you from the corners, falling endlessly from high places, doors opening into light, then slamming shut, or repeated numbers like 44413, 999 echoing in your sleep, this is not your imagination. This is your soul accessing the astral map of August 4th. You see, this date carries a thin veil, a crack between dimensions, and Scorpios, being the guardians of the underworld, are the first to sense it. In your dreams, you're not being haunted, you're being tested. If you feel like you're being chased, hunted, or pulled into strange spaces, that's your spirit undergoing initiation. These aren't nightmares, these are soul missions. You're being shown visions of your past lives, your future path, and warnings about what's no longer aligned. Let me break it down. Shadowy watchers are guides or guardians in disguise, waiting for you to confront your deepest fears. Falling dreams are the ego dissolving, letting go of your old self. Doors into light represent choices. Some lead to awakening, others to delay. And those numbers, they're angelic frequencies, whispering exact cosmic coordinates into your soul, the reason they feel intense, overwhelming, maybe even terrifying. because your conscious mind can't process soul-level truth in a neat little box. But you, Scorpio, you were born to decode the shadows, so when you wake up in a sweat, when you can't forget what you saw, no matter how hard you try, that's not anxiety, that's memory. You've been walking the dream world with purpose. And August 4th is when those dreams begin to bleed into your waking reality. Some Scorpios have reported dreaming of ancient symbols, sacred texts, or even voices calling their real name. Others describe seeing mirrors that reflect someone else's face, or being pulled into tunnels of blinding white light. What matters isn't what you see. What matters is that you feel it's true, because it is. The dream realm is now fully activated. The gate is wide open. And for Scorpio, that means missions, messages, and transformation. Don't ignore these dreams. Write them down. Meditate on them. Ask for more. Because these aren't dreams anymore. They are downloads, and they will guide your every move on this powerful August 4th portal. You're not dreaming, Scorpio. You're awakening. In both worlds, Scorpio. Let's talk about what no one else can handle like you can, your emotions. Lately, it's felt like a roller coaster without brakes, right? 1 minute you're calm, the next you're either on the verge of tears or ready to burn bridges to the ground. And here's the wild part. There's no clear reason for it, no obvious trigger, no warning. Sudden rage, grief, loneliness, or even ecstasy is flooding your system like tidal waves. You're feeling betrayed, isolated, or like everyone around you just doesn't get it anymore. You might be craving ritual, silence, or suddenly wanting to delete people from your life like they never existed. And I'm here to tell you something powerful. That's not a breakdown. That's a soul purge. August 4th is activating a rare energetic configuration. Your root chakra, security, survival, foundation, and your crown chakra, connection to source, divine truth, are both firing at the same time. And that's not supposed to feel comfortable. It's like your spirit is being stretched between Earth and the cosmos. And Scorpio, only you can handle this kind of emotional earthquake without collapsing. These explosions are not your weakness, they're your evolution. You are clearing karmic cords that have been attached to you for lifetimes. People, patterns, and emotional contracts that no longer serve your ascension are being ripped away. So if you've suddenly felt like cutting off someone you've known for years, like crying for no reason while scrolling your phone, like screaming into a pillow just to move the energy, or like hiding from the world for a few days in silence, that's not overreacting. That's your soul saying, this version of me is done. August 4th is the turning point. Your higher self is taking over, and that means your human emotions need to detox everything that's been clogging your spiritual channels. This might feel like chaos, but it's actually alignment. You're being handed the keys to soul sovereignty. The power to no longer react, but to respond from truth. The power to no longer carry the weight, but to cut the cord. You might feel like you're losing control, but what's actually happening is that your true self is finally taking the wheel. Scorpio, the storm you feel inside isn't a sign of collapse. It's the thunder that comes before rebirth. It's the wildfire that clears the way for something divine. So don't resist it. Ride it. Scream, cry, meditate, burn old letters. Do whatever your soul needs to move the energy. Because this isn't emotional chaos. It's soul liberation. And this sign, it's proof you're ascending, not someday. Now, Scorpio, this is where things get real. We've talked about dreams. We've talked about emotions. But now, let's talk about your body. Because it's not acting normal anymore, is it? You've been waking up at 2 to 4 a.m. night after night. Not once, not twice, consistently. And it's not insomnia, it's activation. You've felt sudden waves of heat or icy chills with no clear reason. Sometimes your skin tingles or your heart flutters or your stomach twists for no medical reason. You're not sick, you're tuning in. And 1 minute you're drained, like you can't move. The next minute it's like you're on fire with energy you can't explain. Stop blaming stress. Stop labeling it anxiety, because what's happening isn't a mental breakdown. It's a spiritual breakthrough at the cellular level. Scorpio, your body is upgrading. The August 4th portal is not just a spiritual event, it's a physical one. Your spiritual nervous system is recalibrating. Your DNA is responding to a frequency you can't see, but your soul recognizes like an old friend. This portal isn't opening out there in the sky. It's opening inside you. You are the antenna. You are the signal tower. You are the code. And that's why your body knows before your mind ever does. That tension in your neck, that buzzing in your hands, that dizziness when you close your eyes. These are all part of the activation symptoms. You're becoming more sensitive to energy, more in tune with vibrations, more aware of timelines collapsing and realigning. This isn't just spiritual, it's biological. And Scorpio, you were built for this. Most people couldn't handle this kind of energetic overload, but you're wired differently. You're the transformer, the one who thrives in intensity. This is why you need more rest right now, more hydration, more grounding foods, less noise, because your body isn't fighting for survival. It's making space for your higher self to move in. That's why rituals feel more potent. That's why touching nature feels electric. That's why even the way you breathe is shifting. You're becoming a walking frequency field, a moving signal of awakening, and yes, your body will feel the recalibration first. So honor it. Take salt baths, walk barefoot on the earth, drink lemon water, stretch in silence. Say yes to stillness. And above all, listen when your body says something big is coming. Because it is. And your body is preparing you to not just survive it, but to lead through it. You're probably asking the question right now, why me? Why is my world spinning? Why are my emotions exploding? Why is my sleep, my body, my soul shifting so intensely? Here's the truth, Scorpio, because you're not just any sign. You're the guardian of transformation, the one who walks willingly into the fire and comes out reborn. You are the phoenix rising from ash, the alchemist turning pain into power, the illusion breaker shattering what no longer serves the soul. You've walked through lifetimes of shadow work. You've faced demons most wouldn't even dare to name. And still, you rose. So why you? Because you're ready. The cosmos doesn't choose the soft. It chooses the brave, the bold, the ones who carry divine memory hidden beneath the scars. August 4th is not just another date. It's a pre-coded awakening written into your soul contract long before you were born. This is your timeline jump, your soul-level promotion. These signs you've been feeling, the dreams, the emotions, the body shifts. They aren't symptoms of chaos. They are your activation markers. You're not losing your mind. You're gaining your real one. You're not breaking down. You're breaking free. And Scorpio, everything you've been through has led you right here, to this moment. Now the only question is, will you rise? Let's drop the veil, Scorpio. Let's get brutally honest. If you've experienced even one of these signs, the vivid dreams, the emotional explosions, the strange shifts in your body, then guess what? You're already in it. Your path isn't about to shift. It already has. This video, it's not a coincidence. You didn't land here by accident. This is part of your activation protocol. Every word you've heard, every emotion it stirred up inside you, every chill, every gut pull, every moment where you thought, wait, this is me. That wasn't entertainment. That was a transmission. And now, Scorpio, the universe is watching for your response. Will you brush this off, keep scrolling, and fall back asleep? Will you numb out, distract yourself, and pretend nothing is happening? Or will you do what your soul came here to do? Wake up, step forward, take the leap. Because this, right here, right now, is your final soul test. Not everyone gets to this moment. Not everyone survives it. But you're different. You've always been different. You've felt it since you were a child. That deep knowing that your path would never be normal. Because you weren't built for the surface. You were built for transformation. This is your crossroads. One road leads back to safety, comfort, and the illusion of control. The other, it leads to your full power, your true self, and your divine mission. But there's a cost. You have to let go of the version of you that was never meant to last. This moment is about choice. It's about courage. It's about commitment. Are you willing to trust the signs? Are you willing to say, even if I don't understand it fully, I know this is real? Because when you do, when you claim it, the universe will rush in to meet you. Doors will open, guides will appear, synchronicities will explode, but only if you act. And by act, I don't mean just watching this video. I mean aligning your energy, listening to your body, writing those dreams down, cutting what needs to be cut, saying YES to the new frequency. Because the old world, it can't follow you where you're going. You've been warned, you've been shown, now you've been called. So the final question is, will you rise, Scorpio, or will you retreat? Because this portal is already open and it will not wait. Scorpio, let's not sugarcoat it. If your skin tingled while watching this, if your stomach dropped, your chest fluttered, or your gut whispered, "This is me," then hear me now. This is not just another video. This is your summoning. This is your soul's message from the cosmos, delivered in perfect timing. You didn't find this. It found you because you're ready. You've been preparing for this moment through every heartbreak, every transformation, every moment you stood alone in your truth. And now the portal is open. August 4th is your personal gateway into the next level of power. You can't afford to just feel it and walk away. You have to claim it. Comment below, "I claim my August 4 awakening. I'm ready to transform." Because the ones who declare it, accelerate it. That simple act of typing those words, that's energy, that's alignment, that's initiation. Hit like if you felt the message deep in your bones. Hit subscribe if you're ready for more transmissions like this, designed to awaken you. And share this with another Scorpio who needs to hear this before August 4th closes its gate. Scorpio, you're not here to blend in, you're here to lead the soul revolution. And August 4th, it isn't the end, it's your rebirth. This is your moment, your trial, your activation. The shadows have been burned, the illusions stripped away. All that's left now is the real you. Step through the fire, you're not becoming, you've already arrived. Welcome to your awakening, Scorpio. Let the transformation begin.